Hello there. Didn't see you there. Um, Welcome to Minecraft. Um, this setting may seem a bit familiar, kind of. Um, this might need some explaining. um, Basically, I had a series, kind of, that I tried to start, where I was in Skyblocks, but in VR, and also it was modded. But a lot happened. Um, First of all, um, the version I was playing was old, and I wanted the cherry trees, um, but none of the mods I wanted to have on this version were available. So now I updated, and now I have the cool trees and all the mods I wanted. Um, Also, VR is kind of laggy. Um, I could barely run it, and also there's like a lot of issues with the tracking and stuff. So now I have compromised and did whatever this is. So as you can see, me, I'm in the bottom corner. I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to look. I keep looking here because that's where OBS is. I'll look like there, I guess. Maybe that's about where you are. But also, there's the Minecraft me. But you may be asking, how is this happening? How can you be playing the game, but is the camera like there? Well, that's called dark magic. And also, uh, this. So this is what I see. It's a slightly different because my settings are a bit different, and also I got a bunch of stuff on my screen. And then this is what you see. I could just switch in between that and that on the fly. So I see something and then you see something else, which might be a bit strange because, like, oh, well, you're not going to stay in one place forever. You can't just keep the camera right there forever, and then moving the camera every time you want to move is going to be a bit weird. Check this out. North. Bam. Whoa. What happened? There was no cut there. You just moved on your own. Crazy. That's called dark magic and witchcraft. Um, I basically set up a bunch of commands and like keybinds so that I can control the camera without having to move it. Which means, theoretically, this is something I could stream. And I do plan on streaming it a bit, maybe, if I do actually return to streaming, because I tried streaming, but I just forgot. So if I ever go back to streaming, well, maybe I'll play this because I can just west. Whoa, would you look at that? You're right behind me. And then I go over here, and then boom, it's moved. Wow, crazy how that works. So you could just see me playing in my little enclosure island here. Woo, 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 woo. But I'm also in the corner here in the vtuber, or else it'd be a bit strange without me. But I can also uh, go away. I don't need to be there, but I can be there. And then whoop, I'm back. And like, oh, I wonder what's happening on the main screen. Whoa, let's just switch to there and then back, boom, back to here. Crazy, I know. I can also just teleport you to my head. You do see the inside of my head. Yes, it is pretty empty. But then you could just stand at eye level, approximately. I'm a bit taller than you, don't worry about it. But yeah, cool, I know. I made it myself, and I know it's pretty cool. So this kind of just replaces the skyblocks I was starting to do. But this is slightly better, I guess, because I got that pink tree. Woo! pink trees are really cool. But it does mean I have to start over. As repayment, or I don't know, lost profit, I don't know. I have given myself a stone pickaxe. That's it. I gotta do the whole mining thing again, but I'm gonna just start slightly better because I have a stone pickaxe instead of nothing. But you got the usual stuff: lava and ice, and a tree. Check this out. It's OmniMiner or UltiMiner, I don't know. That could be considered a bit cheaty, but I don't care, so yay. Oh, I don't want to destroy too much the main island, so I'm going to make slabs, and then so since this is a recording, kind of a test recording to get used to things, maybe I might still cut around. It's not going to be fully live, I guess, because cutting out things is natural for video making. What else was I about to say? But if I do start to stream this, then I'll turn those live streams into videos after they're done, hopefully. I did kind of have this idea of preserving the main island, but I still kind of need to have room for stuff. So I'm gonna make a small platform behind here, and like behind where I can't see. Here. Wow. So the first step in most things is to make the water generator. Not the water generator, the cobblestone generator, which I totally remember how to do. That might leak a bit, which is fine. Actually, it's not fine. It's okay. I'm back. I missed. I'm back. Did you see my corpse? Wow, that's not cobble. Correct observation. Kind of like I did on the last world, we'll call it. I messed with the cobblestone generation so that I would get more variety of stuff. As you can see, this is stone, and sometimes it is not stone. That is because I changed it to not be stone. The cobblestone generator mostly just produces stone and other stones that you would like see when you mine down, like diorite and various other things. Diorite, andesite, rarely limestone, in case I need limestone, I guess. And then the stone generator, which is different than a cobble generator. It's kind of like moved around a bit. That one rarely gives like some basic ores, and also sometimes gives you the create mod stones like crimsite or crimsite and veribium or whatever it's called, but less commonly. And also deep slate, I think. So cobblestone is like normal stone and other normal stones, and then the stone generator is for slightly more advanced things, but only like entry level like ores, I guess. So I don't have an infinite farm of diamonds. For that, I need a basalt generator, which, well, I need to go to the nether for that. But once I do, and I find soul soil, I think is what I need, I can make a basalt generator, which rarely gives me all the more precious ores. I think like gold and diamond and some other one. Lapis too. So I need to get to the nether to find diamonds, I guess. Or get lucky or something. Also, I'm losing a lot of materials. Also, I did turn off fire sped, which is why I'm not actively burning, because that would be an issue. In terms of what mods I have, well, there's the create mod and like a bunch of random add-ons for it. I really like the create mod, and I wanted a specific add-on specifically for this version, but it wasn't there last time, but now it is, so that's why I'm playing the new version. So it's mostly focused on the create mod, like it's Skyblock and create mod, but I also added various other random things, mostly decorational and quality of life kind of things. Unfortunately, we have lost the goblins. It just didn't work. The version wasn't right or something, but it kept crashing. So for now, maybe later, for now we don't have any goblins running around causing mischief. But apart from that, there's maybe other mods I just completely forget now, because it's stupid. There's like the farming delights, various decorational things, some kind of chisel mod. I'm scrolling to the menu. Various create mods. Hats. I have hats, I guess. I got a backpack mod in case I need to do some traveling, you know, exploring the vast land. Supplementaries for decoration. I also have a storage mod in case I need to do big storage for all this many items I'll totally get. The create mod is like my all-time favorite mod, just because of how cool. Okay, I think I fixed it. The whole concept at first that I did with the whole VR thing is a while ago I had done a test where I wanted to see if I could make a train in Create and then ride it in VR. And turns out you can. You can just go on a train in VR, and that was really cool. Here's a here's a test of me doing that. I have the footage. And that was really cool. And I wanted to make a server and like have multiple people that had VR and then do that. And the whole point was create and VR. Turns out finding someone who both has VR and also wants to be my friend, those are kind of slim chances. So I kind of have to shelve that idea for now. If I ever do return to VR, I'm gonna probably try again to make a server, because VR Minecraft in multiplayer is really funny. So I'll probably bring that back in the future. But right now, the whole getting into VR just to make a video was really complicated. And also my whole VR setup got kind of messed up. So this is just easier. It's so cool. I have some gimmick. Wow. I love my gimmicks. But at least it's easier to do, at least. At least. Have I said at least that yet? As I'm just starting out using these controls, I might forget to move the camera sometimes, which is why I'm doing a test with a recording instead of going live with it, because it would be kind of funny that I just forget to move the camera while being live, and I just forget all of you just in a hole somewhere, which will probably still happen, but at least I'm doing some scientific experiments first. Test the technology. Another thing that caused me to create a new world was that the map I was using was just a map before, and it was a bit strange because like too far that way there was just terrain. I think there was like a whole border, so you couldn't go there, but you could just see the terrain, which wasn't very immersive. But this is a whole like data pack that specifically generates things at random depending on the seed, I guess. So it's a bit like much better. So there's randomly generating things in the sky or around. Like you can't quite see it, but if I switch over to my scene over here, you'll be able to see that there's a geode. I can also see some kind of mossy cobblestone there, a signpost, a normal tree, another tree, another tree, and that's all I can see for now. But I'm sure I could just keep going in any direction and I'll eventually find something, which is pretty cool. I'm looking at what I have to do because I need iron, and iron, well, it's not really easy to find in these conditions, but I do have the create mod, and you kind of need iron for all of it. So how do I get iron? Well, one of the easiest is just, well, the grindstone, but to make a grindstone, you need iron. So how am I going to get iron in the first place? I forgot.